Why hello there everyone and welcome back. I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Today we got a small but quite exciting update inside of Fortnite Creative. Yes, that's right, we finally got the Spire prefabs and galleries inside of Fortnite Creative. So we got the Spire prop gallery, we got the Spire tower gallery, we got the Spire village wall and roof gallery, we also have the Spire village floor and stair gallery. Now we're going to look at all of these, and I know in the past I used to build something with all the pieces, but we've done something a little bit different this time, and I'm just saying this now. I didn't actually mean for this for the video, but I think it's a good way to do it, maybe for the video, you know. But let's place all of these out. Yes, they are pretty big. We'll get to that one at the end. But let's start off with the props. Yeah, the props are quite nice. We've seen a lot of these before, but the ones that we haven't seen before are pretty amazing looking. So first thing that comes to mind when I'm looking at these is kind of like Star Wars desert town sort of things, with all these like flags made out of little bits of leather and cloth and stuff. You got like the really nice kill in here. I wonder what the physics on this is like. If I were to make this massive, can I walk inside it? I cannot. It's not as good as what I thought it was. Okay. And then we've also got a nice big block here for a fireplace, which is also really cool. I would have maybe liked to have seen a chimney piece though. We've then also got blue, yellow, and red sort of market looking thingies. Then we got a wall piece. This is meant to be props. So we have a wall prop now. Very cool, very effective. It's a really nice wall. You could make that in games, like a destructible wall or something. That would be quite useful. But that's really all the props there. Now onto the floors and stairs. I haven't looked at these yet, but I can already tell you I like them. Look at this piece here. This is a really nice piece. Ooh, look at that. That's going to be really nice for bridges. Like if I turn off this here and just kind of go across, you know, like that. That actually looks really nice, and I will definitely be using that for bridges in the future. And you've also got some other pieces there too. This is a nice floor. It's like this floor, but it's got nails and it's kind of burnt looking. It's really nice. We've then also got a bunch of these kind of stone pattern floors, which is also a nice little thing to have. This one's kind of going all crazy. Then you've got one here that's just straight lines, and then you have them across like that there too. I'm sure there's stairs to go along with them too. A bunch of stairs by the looks of it. And we're finally getting some more of these ones that are like fully solidified, which is one of my favorite stair pieces. These ones that have this entire bit, you know, you can't go underneath them because it's all filled up. I really like those. Same with these are even better looking with that on the right angle there. That's really nice. So yeah, really nice stairs, really nice floors all together. Onto the walls. The walls are okay. I mean, they look kind of like the ones from, you know, the sanctuary. They're kind of like the same colors really. If I were to grab one here that's a full color and put it right up against one here, let's just put that down. Grab a full wall here without the mossiness in the bottom. We'll put it up against here. You'll see that they are kind of similar, kind of not similar, but yeah, you see where I'm coming from. They kind of look like they're made out of the same sort of material. Oh, this is a nice wall. And then we've got some like roofs or ramps, depending on the way you want to use them, that suit it. And we've also got a bunch here with the patterns painted on top of them. Some pillars, some of these weird looking things. Someone's going to make an Angry Birds map out of that. But yeah, those are really nice. Okay, and some more stuff that we also got. I forgot to go over them there. I guess we'll go over them now. We did indeed get a bunch few prefabs. We did indeed get not one, not three, not 25. We got 6 new galleries. We got 6 new prefabs. The village inn, the village building, the village gatehouse, the village blacksmith, the village house, and the village show. Something to be sharp? It's meant to be sharp. Okay, let's place all these pebbles down here. Alrighty, get them placed down. There we go. Very nice. So 6 new galleries. Really nice galleries as well. I really like the shape of some of these compared to other galleries. They're very unique house, shape thingies compared to other houses that we have had in the past. They're definitely different. But yeah, it's really cool seeing all of these in it. Someone can finally build the actual Spire. Maybe have a gun game going around or something. That would be really, really awesome. But yeah, these are really, really, really nice. Oh yeah, I could see some cool stuff with that. Now the last piece here, the piece probably most people are looking for, is the Tower Gallery. We finally have a version. Whoa, look at that. You see that? Do you see that? Look at that that VFX coming off that. That is really nice. I wish we could get a version of this where we could just see the VFX. That is really, really nice. But unfortunately we can't do that. But it looks quite like an odd shape, doesn't it? It kind of curves down here into the middle, and rather than a full circle. It's quite cool. I would like to see a version of the 0 point altogether. Now we've also got the giant spire here in the middle of the spire. I'm pretty sure that this is the full size of it too, which is really awesome. We've then got the smaller towers that were all laid around the map. These are really, really nice. I'm really looking forward to seeing what to build with those. And then lastly, probably the best piece in this entire gallery is the hills from the Spire. Wow, this piece is amazing. I absolutely love this piece. This is kind of weirdly shaped along here. Kind of doesn't look too finished, but you don't really see it when you're outside where you're going to be spending most of your time. Also here, it's really weird shaped, and also a wee bit of cut there. So again, you're not really meant to see that area because the spire here was actually put on top of it, and like you're not gonna really see any of that. It was sort of placed something along the lines around there. You couldn't get around it, but you get the idea. It was basically blocked by this big structure here, but now we can use it, and the best part is we can build on it. So you can use this for hills in the background and stuff. Like, I mean, it really doesn't cost that much. It only costs 13 memory for a second one. I mean, okay, it might take a wee bit longer to see what the first one cost because we did do some buildings. But it is a really, really, really nice piece. You'll see here, we did do a build challenge on today's stream. I did shrink it, like the width of it, and we used that for the hills around the background. So these are really good hill fillers for maps. The shininess is kind of offsetting, but I'm sure you could figure a way to get around the shininess. Why does that look so weird? Ugh. But yeah, you can mess around with it and it kind of changes the texture and stuff off it. But anyway, it looks really, really good. Now the one problem with it is you size this all the way up, you can't fit it on your island. I don't know about thermal, but the large one here that isn't thermal, you can't fit it on it. Now, what could you build with it? Well, this is what my team built, and you can go ahead and check that stream out on the channel. But basically, what we were trying to do was build a sort of monster here. We kind of went for like a turtle, and then used all the pieces for it. We did use the hill for the bottom, and look at that. It has that stone texture on the bottom of it. So we put it upside down. It's kind of all dark down there, but the top has this lovely, lovely texture. And I bet you, if you were to get another one of these and put it right beside it, the texture will connect. Look at that. The texture connects to the other piece. So if you need a big old piece for some stony looking terrain, this is the piece. Look at that. It connects. It's amazing. So that's a really, really cool piece for that. Now anyway, back to the build. We did use all these pieces from the gallery here, and some of us were making sort of like markets down here, buildings, loads of buildings and stuff. Then they were starting to work in this sort of place here, where there was kind of like a little cafeteria and stuff. Basically, guys, what I'm saying is check out these builds because I'm going to leave a post on the channel where you can vote for which one do you think should win. This is the one I took part in. I honestly really like it. I done the floor and stuff as well. The floor was like these logs, and we kind of, you know, used those for the floor. And then for the bushes here, I went ahead and used the slingshot looking thing, and then made this out of the carpet, which is very sus looking, but it looks quite cool. Now, another thing before we continue on is these here. These are a very cool prop. If we go on down here, you'll see all these like fire pieces. Well, let's stand on top. Would you look at that? I take fire damage on these pieces, and that's not all. Some other pieces were updated. Yep, you heard me right. First of all, the campfire device now deals fire damage. And there was another one. If we go to lights here, Ambient Gallery, we can go in here and take these pieces. I'm not sure about this piece though. You can place this down. Let's stand on top, and you'll see it now deals fire damage to me. So there are a bunch of pieces now that didn't deal fire damage before, and they now do. So it's really awesome to see that. Let's see if this does. These don't. Okay, so yeah, we were basically talking about this during the fight, and you could get this big one and make it nice and giant, and you could maybe have a floor going across, you know. Maybe put this on the bottom. Have a player walk along. They step on a trigger. Oh no! The floor has disappeared and I am now in a fire trap. Very dangerous, very scary. So there's a little thing there. We'll maybe do a video on that because I can see some possibilities with that one. Now then, onto the other team. We also did them build this here. This part doesn't really count because they did use pieces from other galleries. You're mainly voting on the pieces that they did use the gallery for. So this basically main part here with the house and all of that, and then they did use some of the terrain down here. So yeah, basically this entire area here you're voting for, and it looks really cool as well. I really like it, and how they kind of like spammed this piece up the top. You'll see it is loads and loads, and if we stand on top of it here, it makes a really cool sound. And look at it on the map. The map looks amazing with it, with all these sticking out pieces and stuff. It looks great. So anyway, this is team 1. That was team 2. Remember to go ahead and vote for them in the you know, community section on the channel. Anyway, I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Hopefully this video helped show you some secrets of these new pieces, and I'll see you all in the next one. This was a real cool one, Epic. Can't wait to see what else you bring.